everyone, this is Tyva Littles and welcome to our silhouette class. And one of the ways of my teaching, I actually teach by doing actual projects. So our first project is going to be how to do a name decal. So we're going to go ahead and get started by going to my launch pad, open up the silhouette. And I'm going to go over a few features that are relevant to creating your first decal, which is your name decal. My mission is to go from you taking it from the box to actually creating. So hopefully we can get you to create your first decal today. Okay, as I'm explaining in this class, in this tutorial, this is going to be column A, column B, and over here is column C. This is also called your top bar. So the first step you need to do in order to print your name decal, this is the text box here in column C. Select that and your options at the top bar will show. The font that I want to use is called Mistrial. So it's M-I-S-S. M-I-S-S. Okay, I find it. Then I click on it. Click the arrow down, or sometimes it'll go away by itself. Okay, so click the mat and then click on here so you can select your dragging options. You can drag the bottom right to make it bigger. So as you see here, you see that your cut lines is going inside of the lettering, this is not what I want at all. So we're going to go over here. You can just exit out of this if it pops up. We're going to go over here and you're going to see these two shapes merging. Click that. This is your Modify tab. In your Modify tab, you have the Weld, Subtract All, Divide, Subtract, Intersect, Crop, and you have your compound paths, Make and Release, and your detached lines. In this tutorial, we're going to work with Weld and Make. So the first thing you want to do now is go to Weld. There. And you see once you click that, it actually takes out, the lines from inside of your writing. And now also I want you to pay attention. You see how this box is around I? I'm going to show you what happens with that. Click off it. So even though it welds the letters, it doesn't weld everything together completely. And that is why we have compound paths. So you're going to select all of the parts. Go to Make, which is in compound paths. And now everything one thing. Okay? So after that, this is our color palette, our fill. So I would like to fill my font with blue. Okay, so the two tabs that we went over in this tutorial was Fill, close that out, and Modify. In Modify, we went over Weld and Make. Very, very simple concepts. Okay, so now I want to size it to about 2 inches high. Here we go. Okay. So you can see the size in here, 2 inches. That's going to automatically make it 5 inches wide here. So I'm going to place that in my mat. And up here you have Design, Store, Library, and Send. We're going to select Send. Okay. So now it's actually not my laptop is not connected to my silhouette yet because we're actually going to do a part 2 for that video. But if it was connected, it would show needle 1 and needle 2 here. So in this needle 1, I have this Swing Design 651 vinyl cut. This is a customized setting that I actually used in order to do this particular design. And I played around with the settings. I actually have it set on 2. The speed is 5, the force is 8, and the pass is 1. So when I did this particular customized setting, that's when I was able to get the best cut for this. So you can sample around with your settings and you can use these exact same settings. And I also name it Swing Design 651 vinyl because I want to keep up with the different vinyls that I purchase and, set different customized settings with it. Okay, so let's see. After that, that's pretty much it. You have your no cut, cut edges. You want to have it set to cut. And then you proceed on to the next step. So in the next video, which is the part 2 of this video, I'm going to show you from this screen onto cutting and weeding and applying your project.